Tom Cruise, Hayley Atwell, and Ving Rhames star in the newest addition to the Mission Impossible franchise, Dead Reckoning Part 1. With an over $200 million budget, this movie went to new heights to prove they could do more in terms of stunts and set the bar higher than ever. It really makes me wonder, as they keep raising the bar, what else they have in mind for Part 2. Today I wanted to give my opinion on this film and explain why it's worth watching. As always, Tom Cruise is fearless when it came to the scenes of the fight scenes on the train and paragliding near Rocky Mountains, as well as jumping over a canyon on a motorcycle.
The difference is in form, because when Tom Cruise runs, and one of the reasons why he is the Mr. Running Man of movies, is because he has clearly studied the form and the composition of the runner's body. He runs with every cell in his body. So yes, he's incredibly fast, but what impresses me more than anything is you feel like he is literally running for his life.
Even on the ground scenes still had plenty of action with the car chase. The best part of it all was the scenery. I mean, they had to create a camera that was attached to Tom when he was paragliding so we could actually see from his perspective, and that made it all the more real. With the film being shot in Rome and England, the cinematographer Fraser Taggart did an incredible job with showing the audience a good view. Maguire has rounded up a talented coterie of complex female characters in Reckoning, while Atwell's Grace steals much of the movie as a new pair of eyes seeing Ethan's deadly spy world for the first time. Of course, this isn't the first time featuring AI, but in a world nowadays that everyone has it on their mind, it was perfect release time with including this plot detail. Director Christopher Maguire deserves praise as well for having a keen eye for crafting spectacular action set pieces that genuinely feel like they'd be impossible to survive. I will say, however, it did seem like during some moments that they weren't clear enough in terms of explaining things well enough for the audience to understand. Not that I was confused per se, but just felt like they could have focused a little bit more attention to the story. And I'm not the only one who thinks this film is really good. With an average rating of 4.6 out of 5 stars and almost $300 million budget, 290 to be exact, it's no wonder this film got such high scores from so many people, and for a lot of them, it exceeded expectations. And if you went through the behind-the-scenes moments just to dive deeper into just how they pulled some of these scenes off, or if they used green screens for anything, they didn't. All of it was real, with safety precautions enforced still, of course.
And I realized over time of making these movies that you're really just limiting yourself, and if you go to these locations and give in to them, they tell you what they want to be. Venice told us the kind of action sequence you wanted to see. Rome very clearly lent itself to the sequence that was shot there. And that's how we choose locations. We look at a place and say, what does it invite?
As some of you may know, that production has already started on Part 2. It was initially billed that both films will be a send-off to Ethan Hunt. In June 2023, Maguire told Fandango that Part 1 and Part 2 would not end the series, and they were developing ideas for future installments. In July 2023, during promotion for Part 1, Cruise expressed interest in continuing to make further films in the series as Hunt. So it's very likely that this won't be the last time that we see Ethan Hunt, even if it's not in the Mission Impossible films. But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What are your thoughts on all of this, and are you planning to see this film? If so, what are your expectations for Part 2? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.